Years ago, when I was but a babe in the Bool here at UCC University College Cork, I sat with a colleague who had a few opinions, and they were strong opinions. And he asked the lecturer, a sort of a maverick fella, one Dr. Willy Kilcommonz, what he thought about this and that, of a particular point of view, of an argument that was being made. I can't remember the particulars of it, but I do remember what Willy said. Young man, it always helps to win an argument when you're right.
I mean, the root cause of it is probably never justified. The thing that starts it all, but, armed resistance is justified, and armed conflict is probably inevitable.
Okay.
Animals, humans.
And can you elaborate on armed resistance in the context of the war? As in, are you saying that Hamas are the armed resistance? Or the Gazans, I beg your pardon, right?
Yeah. I think the Gazans are, that is armed resistance.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I agree with those methods that have been used. I don't agree with war at all. I don't think that it's justified, but I think it's less so that it's justified, more so that it's a reality. People who feel under threat on both sides are likely to pursue violence.
Do you know what happened on October 7th? Do you know what happened at the Nova Music Festival?
Not an in-depth knowledge, but yeah, I do know what happened, yeah.
All right, okay. And on those grounds, do you think, in connection to this question, that the Israelis were right to retaliate, given hostages were taken? Would you want them returned to their homes on those grounds?
Yes, I think that to seek to free people by attacking a military seems like a logical thing to do from that side. History, well before October 7th, that, colours everything. It's not an act in isolation, but wars are between militaries.
Yes.
And if there is ethics in war, the ethical thing to do is to keep civilians out of the fray as much as possible, which on October 7th was not the case. Before that has not been the case, and after that certainly hasn't been the case.
It's a tough one. That's a tough one. It could be justified sometimes, but I think what matters the most at war is the degree of proportionality.
Proportionality.
Yeah,
okay.
And I think Israel's answer at first was legitimate, but then I think it was disproportionate. A disproportionate answer. Too many means for a threat that is actually there. But that is, to me, exaggerated. And once again, I don't know everything about the conflict. I haven't studied
totally
in depth.
Fair. Yeah.
So, it's an opinion.
Yeah, of course. Where you are right now,
there.
based on your knowledge. Okay.
And so I think a war is justified if it's proportionate, and if it's a self-proportionate answer to self-defense, I think that's okay. Then when you cross that line, then I don't think you can justify a war anymore. And I don't think the war that Israel is leading now is justified anymore, to me.
Okay. Do you think Israel has a right to self-defense, given what happened on October 7th?
No.
Do you know what happened on October 7th?
I do. I know what happened on October 7th. And my view on that is,
fair enough, yeah.
If you corner a rat,
he'll fight. He'll fight.
If
okay.
you hold in people, if you constrict the movement of people and constrict people,
yes,
they will fight, and I don't blame them.
The Palestinians.
The Palestinians.
Okay.
Was it right what happened? No, but I can understand why it happened.
You can understand why it happened?
I understand why it happened. Was it right to do it? Something had to happen. The bubble had to burst somewhere.
And so the bubble bursting, so the Israeli side, sir, would be, but that was the rape, murder, and torture, and then you also kidnap children.
I know.
Kidnapping children is quite
and
strange.
I'm not condoning that.
You're not condoning it.
No, I wouldn't condone. That's horrible. It's horrible what happened at October 7th.
Okay.
What did the Israelis think when what they were doing in the West Bank by encroaching on that property, pushing them out, pushing. Even though the US, their number one support was saying, "Don't do that. Don't.
Okay.
That's your borders. Don't." And they still encroach, and that will enhance a ferocious anger within the human being. If you push me and push me and push me, and I bite my tongue and I hold, I'm going to fight out at one stage. I'm going to lash out at some stage, and that's what happened there. What happened October 7th to the innocents and the equivalent supporters of the Palestinians, we don't know.
Okay.
But it was wrong. But something was going to happen.
No,
You don't think so?
no, I don't.
For example, have Hamas made efforts to move their civilians out of towns, let's say, or into tunnels, or in order to
They're
avoid?
hostages or the Gazan
Oh, as in
civilians?
the Gazan civilians, the civilians.
Oh, Gazan civilians. Sorry. I don't think that they have that same level of control.
Okay, yeah, no, totally fair.
You know.
Okay, if that's your stance. Okay, yeah. So you think that the civilians are in their own, the civilians are in control there. That's up to the civilians. Hamas, even though they are the government, Hamas haven't that control over so many civilians.
I think in the context of being, you know, the level of military action by Israel, I don't think really facilitated Hamas to have that level of control over the civilian population. They don't have power over power. They don't have power over where water is going to be.
Yes, yes.
I think without
or the mobile phone network.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I think
that's provided by the Israelis.
Without being able to provide those resources in different spaces, I'm not sure how a government, elected or otherwise, is able to move a civilian population to safety. That safety, those kind of basic human needs, are dictated by the aggressor and not, or by Israel and not by them. So I'm not sure how you say, can you all move to another area of Gaza, please? We can't tell you there's going to be water, power, or safety there, though.
What do you think of Trump's idea to move the Gazans, all 2 million of them, to maybe into the Sinai, into Jordan?
I think that's ethnic cleansing.
You think that's ethnic cleansing?
To cleanse an area of an ethnic group is ethnic cleansing. Christians, we have Palestinian Jews, we have, I know, but by and large, the people that they're looking to, certainly I believe that the people that Trump is looking to move out of there is an Arab presence that would not allow him further control, or the West further control of that area with Israel as a proxy. I believe that if you rendered the place in a state of rubble, the argument that, or the point that, not to say everything is an argument and everything's conflict, the point that you need to move those people that you didn't want there anyway out of that area to clear that rubble, don't know how the rubble got there, is a little bit of an empty gesture. And I think the US has always supported and wanted Israel in that area for many reasons. There was a key point where it was probably a very moral, ethical reason after what happened in the middle of the last century. But at the moment, to the idea that we're just gonna clear that space for you. Don't know how it got into such a mess. Oh no. And then we'll let you all back in is pretty. That's not true.
Donald Trump, the Gaza plan, we're going to move 2 million Gazans, and they'll go to Egypt, they'll go to Jordan. Some might come here. As in, what do you think of all that?
There's a psychiatric hospital somewhere that will have a patient that have a set of Donald Trump. I think it's the worst thing that ever happened. It's a world political system that don't like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like a taxi driver. He knows everything, but not enough of everything.
He's like a taxi driver. He knows everything, but not enough of everything.
He knows lots of things.
Okay.
We all have our own opinions, and that's what he's like. Somebody you meet in the bar.
Yes.
And he knows everything. He can straighten this, and we can all sit in the bar.
He's a talker. Yeah.
And we can straighten this problem, that problem. But come on, when you go into a high political scene on the world stage, that's not the way things work. The council, that's not the way things work.
Okay.
We want to leave that stand for that. No, we can't. There's criteria that's involved here, and it's the same with everything.
Could you say a taxi driver would be a great politician in that regard then?
No.
Oh, really?
No, and
do you think the Irish are projecting their own historical narrative onto the conflict in Palestine and Israel. And in this context, Israel is like Britain, Palestinians are like the Irish. Do you think there's that projection?
Absolutely.
Do you think the projection is true or a narrative?
I think that it's not obviously a like for like, but like we see the hardship that we've had, going back generations.
So,
I
for
think
clarity, you say you see similarities.
very, very direct similarities. Yeah.
Very direct similarities. Okay, man. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
any colonial settler state. I think we also probably are quite disappointed in Israel.
Okay.
Like, from the point of view of their, they came from being a disadvantaged people. We kind of think they should know better and do better. It's probably that. Like we have empathy for the people who have suffered, and we see someone who has suffered now causing suffering, and it's kind of,
All right. Okay. Okay.
disappointing.
Yeah.
You would think that people would learn
Okay.
and would make the world better on account of that, not.
Do you think, looking at our own history, like between Britain and Ireland,
Yeah.
that Ireland has maybe projected a bit too much, that we think perhaps that Israel are like
The
Britain colonists and that the Irish are Palestinians?
Yep.
Do you think that that is a narrative, or do you think that that's factual?
I think I think the opinion of Sir Michael D. Higgins and of us, the Irish people, we can totally understand for the Palestinian side.
Because we were saying it is relatable.
Yeah, you look at the IRA.
Okay.
I'm not an IRA support, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I can understand the way at the same time. Say the IRA, when they fought back,
Mhm.
what they did was wrong. We couldn't list it out. It was wrong. But there's peace today. The bubble has to burst sometime and all these things, I think. I understand totally where the Irish National is coming, where we're supporters of the Gazas.
Just to stress here, how long have you been in Ireland is the first question.
So I've been living in Ireland for 4 years now. I moved here to study, so I arrived in September 2021.
The view on the flag, the Palestinian flag being raised at UCC.
Yeah.
Did you mind that, or were you for or against that?
I was not particularly for or against it, but I think it's a good idea. Support.
Do you want to elaborate on why, or just pass?
I can try to elaborate a bit. I'd say it was the same as Ukraine. Like it's not all good or bad on either side, but obviously I think there was kind of more suffering, I'd say, in the Palestinian side then, and I think it's good to show some support. I think it would have been good as well after October 7th to have the Israeli flag as well. Didn't happen. I think it would have been good, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Now, given the circumstances, I think it's normal. I think it's a good thing the Palestinian flag is there, I'd say.
Okay. And but you would also want the other flag, or you're not sure?
After October 7th, now I would say not anymore.
Okay.
Not that I'm against it, but I think it would trigger too many people. And I think now I feel more bad for Palestinian people.
And then, do you believe in a two-state solution? Do you like Donald Trump's idea of you take the Gazans out of the?
No, I don't like Donald Trump idea. I mean,
The idea. If we separate that.
I think he's stating that on purpose to kind of as a diversion to other domestic issues in the USA.
Okay.
So I don't think that will ever happen, and I know the game he's playing. I would say two-state solution is the best, but then there are many ways this can happen, and I don't know. I think to answer this question, you need to have enough knowledge, and even with the knowledge, it's hard. I would say it's the best because Israel has the right to exist. Palestinian has the right to exist. They are people. They have their culture. So the best would be a compromise, obviously, but it sounds so easy like that.
Yeah.
It's much more complicated.
Yes.
That's what a bit tricky about this issue there. But I would say at the moment we should work towards this goal and see how we can make it work out.
Okay.
because we want both sides to get what they deserve. It's not gonna be fully equal, surely. It's never equal, anyways. But I think Palestinian people deserve to be recognized, acknowledged.
Yeah.
I think it's a substantial issue. Yeah.
Genocide, 110%.
Would you like to elaborate on why you think that?
When you see what the Israelis have to get away from the West Bank, they've been told not to build, and they're encroaching their territory all the time. Right?
Okay.
They were allowed in there, flatten the place. American bombs shooting in there 24/7.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what else is it? The place is flattened.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's my case. I'll say no.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the apartheid, you're saying that with apartheid, would it be like apartheid in South Africa, or do you think they're different?
South Africa to me is a completely different, more political backhanders ground. South Africa.
Okay.
But here in Israel, it's a conflict between the Palestinians and Israel.
Okay.
And Israel's are bullies. The right wing, of course, I don't even.
The right wing party in Israel. Yes. There's an extreme right wing party in Israel.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. What's that?
Okay.
What's being left happen? There was hostages were freed yesterday, and the media on the condition of the prisoners that were the hostages were left go, that were 10 and that were frail. How could they get food in? Food was stopped by Netanyahu. They were bombing the place. How they're all still alive, I don't know. Look what they're doing to the people. I don't condone violence, but I mean the Hamas will take care of themselves, of course they will, but they didn't kill the hostages.
Okay.
I mean, what did Israel think they were going to do when they were flattening Gaza? Where were the hostages? There could have been one story underneath the ground, and they were pumping in bombs that go into the ground and explode underground. The Hamas infrastructure under the ground. So if the hostages was there, they were toast.
We're in Bat Galim. This is a small little town in Haifa, a neighborhood in Haifa. And yeah, we're from Haifa, both of us. Oh, what's a happy life? I guess love is very important for happiness, and being here and now, and enjoying whatever comes.
I guess for me, it's being surrounded by the people you truly love and have a meaning, have something going for you, like studying or having a family, having a hobby. For us, is surfing, some other hobbies.
Yeah, I mean, you look like surf bros, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, hi, my name is Hadar. I'm from Israel. I'm Jewish. I'm living in Bustan Galil, which is up north in Israel, near Akko. I'm working around this area, so I just arrived here. I just came from Scotland this week.
Oh, really?
Yes, I went to visit my daughter. She's studying there,
Oh, very good.
and we were there. I was traveling around the area. Good life for me is like being with my family. I have 3 children, celebrating holidays, traveling around. Happy life for me is like to live together, all the people around Israel, Jewish, Christians, Muslims. This is very unique country. It's not apartheid as we saw in the broadcast over the world. We are living together. We are all getting respected each other. Yes, I'm working with people in all traditions, Muslims, Arabs. Also, I'm working as a manager of student dorms, which I accepted. Yes, with So we are accepting everyone, and it doesn't matter what religion is he and whatever, what his background. So actually, we are a very open country. I don't know if people are seeing that over the world, but we are living together here. We respect each other, and being happy is like to have peace inside and outside.
I think a happy life is living in peace and security, doing the things you love with your friends and family. Yeah.
I think it's life when you can just live the moment without thinking about complications, not yesterday, not tomorrow, just living in the moment.
All right, so we're in Haifa on Bat Galim seashore in the northern part of Israel, and I'm from somewhere near Tel Aviv called Ramat Gan. Born here, raised here. Happy life looks like people can do whatever they want. They have the freedom of choice. They can express their opinions. They can buy food. They can eat healthy. They can go to the seashore if they want to. Live their lives with no constraints except for the obvious legal ones.
Oh, it's everything. It's כל מיני דברים. זה נפרס על הרבה דברים, כל מיני סוגים של דברים. משפחה, חברה, מה שקורה היום במדינה, העולם שלא כל כך מפרגן לנו, העולם שנותן לנו הרגשה מאוד לא טובה. Okay. And to do something that you like and you feel good, helping a group of they need the help.
peace. כן ולא. מצד אחד, אישית, כביכול, אין בעיה, אבל המתח קיים. המתח, the stress exists all the time. Yes, always it's stress. For many people.
Yeah.
Like anti-Semitic Europa or
Everything. It's not fair. It's not fair. We feel
everything. We think everybody, לכל אחד צריך להיות טוב. כל אחד צריך להרגיש ביטחון. כל אחד צריך להרגיש שמחה, שתהיה לו אפשרות להיות שמח. ויהיו לו פחות דאגות. אני חושב ששלום ופרגון, אני חושב שאנשים צריכים לפרגן אחד לשני. כל העולם, אחד לשני, כל מקום. וצריך לדאוג שלכולם יהיה טוב, ולא יהיו כל מיני נקודות של כאוס בעולם.
I mean, everybody have a meaning. I'm starting my engineering degree in 2 weeks.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
Nice.
I have my girlfriend, I have my family, like just any other man.
So it's a good life.
Yeah, good life.
Yeah, I guess the purpose of life is really just enjoying it and having fun. Whatever path you go through, just enjoy it, every bit of it and every second of it. It's good.
It's the way forward.
Yeah.
Definitely has a meaning.
So yes, you would say it would have.
Yes.
Yes. Would you say life is precious?
Yes.
Yes. Life is important.
Yeah. I think achieving your personal goals, it can be like career-wise or like family-wise, or just like doing your hobbies, the stuff you like.
Yes.
I think there's a purpose. I think people are born, live their lives, trying to bring some meaning to their own lives and to some people around them.
But I don't think there's a meaning to life aside that decided by anyone or chosen for anyone. Anyone should and can choose whatever they do and how they do it.
Meaning of life is like fulfill your goals, doing what you like, getting happy, traveling around the world, meet new people, new culture, and more be patient to each other. I think this is very important. That all what's happened around the world now is like getting the wrong atmosphere. Is like what's happening actually here in Israel.
Right.
What happened last night? What was the news?
Last night and already in recent days, there were negotiations on a constant peace treatment between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. As a result, the so-called war that's going on for the last 2 years will cease. The 48 hostages, live and dead ones, kept by Hamas, kidnapped and kept by Hamas for these 2 years, are coming back in the coming days. We fought a lot for this day, hoped for it, prayed for it. Whoever prays, did whatever we can in order to express our opinions and get the Israeli government to agree and come to this peace treatment. Hopefully for a long term, not only with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, but also with Palestinians all over. I think the bottom line is yes, but there are a lot of risks on the way. A lot of minds. Both sides have extremists that don't want it to stop, prefer to continue in order to accomplish whatever they want to accomplish, which isn't peace and life and good meaning to everyone.
Yeah, so there's going to be an agreement, hopefully, between Israel and Hamas about returning the hostages. I'm really hopeful that it will be good both for Israelis and Palestinians, and hopefully will.
Do you feel like you would like to just live in peace with your neighbors, right? You would like to live in peace with Palestinians.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Like you have no qualms about a person's religion or how they live as long as they're living peacefully with you.
No, I think like that's a thing you can see in Haifa. Like we're students and some of our best friends are like Muslims or Christians here from school.
Maybe just a reminder that they're just people. Everyone just wants to wake up peacefully, do their jobs, be with their families, do their hobbies. So we're just like everyone else. And I think that a lot of news comes with different ways, and it's very hard to tell what's going on in somewhere that you've never been in. So for me, I don't get to say anything about any situation in other countries because I don't really know what's going on there.
Yes.
So I would say just like explore, search for the real news, know what's going on, and then to make a decision about what's your opinion.
Don't look at the media. The media is awful. It's not representing what happened really here. You have to now, because of the fake news all the time and the fake all over the world. Like for example, what happened with the Gerta, the girl from Sweden, that she said, "Oh, it's horrible what happened here in Israel."
Oh, Thunberg, Greta Thunberg.
Yes, so and exactly she saw a picture of one of the hostages. She put the it's misunderstanding what happened here.
Absolutely.
And I think that in Israel they should, like, Yosef Haddad is one of the gorgeous people that explain in the media what really is, and he's Arab. He was serving in the army. Everyone needs.
Greece or Christian?
No, I think he's Christian. Yosef Haddad.
I think most of the people in Israel have good meanings here, and we all just really want to live in peace here and live a good life. And yeah, that's about it. I think that's.
I would say it's really complicated here. and it's really, you can't just judge the situation from outside. We don't have it easy here. We have to deal with a lot of things like security, and I think like Israel is in the core, and like the true values we believe in is peace. Me myself, I was taught in kindergarten we should always aim for peace, and like war is the last resort, and we're not war people. We are peace people.
You don't want that. You would never intentionally want to kill someone.
Oh, no, never.
Yeah, hell no. I'm 23, and I've already been through, I guess, 4 wars in the north and in Gaza. Nobody wants that, but if Israel just put down its weapon, it won't be anymore.
Yeah, yeah. It won't exist.
Won't exist, yeah.
Yeah. יש משהו אתה רוצה לאומר לאירים?
אני אומר להם סבלנות, העם בישראל, הציבור הם אנשים טובים. הפוליטיקה לפעמים מתבלבלת, לפעמים נוצרים מצבים בלתי אפשריים, זה לא מתוך רצון לפגוע במישהו, אבל מה שקורה לפעמים מתדרדרים, אבל אני יודע שכל האזרחים בישראל הם אנשים טובים שרוצים שלום, חולמים שלום, ואין דבר יותר חשוב להם משלום, וכל אדם שאתה פוגש אתה אומר לו שלום, בכל הזדמנות, בכל מצב, המילה שלום תמיד נמצאת בשטח.
I think there is this important distinction between Israel as a country and a lot of the people in Israel, most of them being Jewish, and what our government and the people in our government and what they did and the decisions they took. It has nothing to do with the fact that we're Jewish. Some of their decisions were pretty bad. Definitely everything that Hamas did on October 7th was horrific. Israel's government retaliated in revenge. That most of it wasn't okay, but it has nothing to do with the fact that we're Israelis and Jewish. I think anti-Semitism and the fact that we're Jewish has nothing to do with it. Millions in Israel, although being Jewish, object to a lot of the things that the Israeli government decided to do. Both sides have a lot to answer for, and a lot of bad things that happened in the last 2 years. We didn't invent it, we didn't invite it, but exactly. But it has nothing to do with the fact that we're Jewish. I think anti-Semitism is out of place and is a negative thing. We're normal people. We want to live like anyone else.
It depends. I know if the other side will be willing to do some compromising also, but we are not very optimistic about what's going on now. But we are looking forward. Just all the people in the world are human beings. I mean, and it doesn't matter. I think all the wars are more religious war, not just people. The leaders in all the parties around Israel and around the world will be getting to know each other. I mean, and to getting to not to fight. I think the problem is like the fundamentalism, the roots of everything. It's like you can't do peace with people that's not want to destroy you. Yes, we are not naive.
But Hamas is still there. Well, that October 7th could happen
Again. Yeah, we will not do this again.
Yeah.
We will not give them of course the hostages are the first now. We need to release them as soon as possible, miyad. Not tomorrow, today. But if the Hamas will be staying there again, I'm not sure we will willingness to have the same, because they just took the people from their beds. They took the people, they raped them, they did terrible things.
It's 2 years and a day since October 7th. What is going through your head? How do you feel 2 years later?
Actually, I feel frustrated.
I bet.
Yes, even though I'm still living, and thank God I'm okay. I'm in a good health, but still, it's very frustrated. Yesterday, I saw the TV the TV around all the stories what happened there. We can't forget it. We can't just go on.
Like, let's say if you remove Hamas, is there still a problem with PLO? Like the PLO?
For me, no.
For you, no. Okay. Can you elaborate, please?
I don't think they will ready now. They need to do a lot of changes in the regime. They have to change the regime, and if they will recognize Israel as a country, I don't have anything with the Palestinian. If they want to live peace and quiet near us, we need to see exactly what will happen with them. After that, we will agree or not agree. But I can't answer exactly the question because I don't know exactly what they will do.
Between there is a difference in culture, but there's also quite a lot in common. Yes, with the Palestinians, definitely. They're regular people born into this situation. They didn't choose it, most of them. People exactly like me and you guys. They want normal life. They want everything we just mentioned: freedom of movement, freedom of opinion, food, jobs, security, and they want their own country, and that's completely legit. Like a lot of nations around the world that weren't born like that, but are fighting to get their own independence. That's the only viable long-term solution for both of nations, the Palestinians one and the Israeli Jewish one.
You hope?
No.
I know, yeah.
That's a good question. I wish I definitely wish they would want to be in peace with us.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what all the people in Israel, that's what they wish could be. But unfortunately, that's not the picture.
Do you think it's possible that Gaza one day will be de-radicalized? It will be peaceful. Do you think that's possible? And do you think Israel has to do it, or with help from other neighbors?
I think it's possible. Like anything is possible.
Sure, man. Yeah.
But we're gonna need help from other neighbors. I think America could help us in this kind of situation, and I think we're gonna need a lot of help from different countries, and just people need to know the bigger picture, and that will already help, I think.
Yeah.
I think like it's a terrible war, and a lot of people are harmed, and it's terrible. I don't think the goal of the IDF is to harm innocents. I do think that like it's terrible that it's happening, but it's definitely not like a main goal of the war. No, definitely not. Like a lot of people believe that they were more pragmatists, and like maybe if we let them like improve their lives like economically, so they will become less extremists. The Hamas, I mean.
Thousands of people every Saturday night going and talking about bringing the hostages back and finishing the war. So first of all, I think that what's going on in the country is not like it doesn't mean that every citizen of Israel wants the war. The fact that it's still going on, it's like political, it's above us.
The people aren't exactly like the government. For me, I can say that, yeah, definitely. But yeah.
How long can a prime minister in Israel serve? Actually, this is around. I don't even know. Like,
there is no limitation, actually.
Is there not? Oh. Okay.
No. I think that that's one of the things that the opposition is talking about.
Yeah. And how many years would you think would be good? Like, is it 4 years, 8 years, 12 years?
I think 8 years, like in the United States.
Years ago,
I was Chinese.
young man, it always helps to win an argument when you're right. Nachon.